and welcome back. Today we are in sunny Cupertino, California, which is very exciting. We are here to do some fun things in San Francisco, and I have Adam with me. He's the pianist for Fifth House Ensemble. He's also our director of artistic programming, and he is the mastermind behind this trip to a lot of degrees, so I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about the main reason we're here.
Well, in Cupertino specifically, because that's where my parents live, so we have free housing. But what are we doing here? A lot of different things. Basically, there were a number of people that we wanted to either get to know or meet in person in the San Francisco area, and we sort of took this opportunity over 2 days to meet as many of them as humanly possible. So yesterday we had the privilege of going with one of our board members to Twitter headquarters, which was a lot of fun. And the director of marketing at Twitter has been a huge supporter of ours, an incredible sounding board for ideas about how to incorporate social media into our performances and our business practice, and also just a really cool guy with good ideas. So we got to go meet with him yesterday and see a little bit about how Twitter worked, which was fun.
They have good food there. And
the median age is like 12. But, and then over the course of the last few days, we met with a number of presenters and a PR agent who is working with us on the release of our new CD in a couple weeks. And just trying to get to know as many people as possible. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. So, you know, Adam does a lot of our sort of bookings and meetings with presenters and manages that whole process. So I'm curious if you can kind of let people know what you hope to get. When you actually do get in front of a presenter, what are some of the things that you talk about?
Sure.
How does that work?
Well, first and foremost, you know, it's something that I did not create this phrase, but people sell to people, usually not business to business, and so the more you can develop a relationship with those who you want to have transactions with, the better. Because people want to deal with those who are nice, friendly, and they get along with. That goes for me too. I like to work with presenters or vendors or people like that who I enjoy. So getting to meet these people in person by itself is just huge, and you can often figure out if you're a good match. When you meet them, it's really best to give that basic introduction about who you are so they know why you're taking some of their time, and then ask them questions. Find out what their interests are, how they program, who their audience is, what their goals are. Because just as we're running a business and we create our programs, they're doing the same thing. They have goals for the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years, about how they want their series to grow, change, and reflect the culture.
And so as we get to travel more, we were just talking upstairs about how cool it is to actually have some time away from the other things that we do, from the many distractions that there are at home. I mean, what do you think is one of the big advantages of sort of being out of town and getting out of Dodge for a minute?
Having to see you first thing in the morning and last thing at night. I know. It's really an honor. No, it's really great. I found a lot of times, like, because we weren't running from these meetings to everything else that we did, we weren't running to teaching or to rehearsal or to anything, we had more time to debrief about the meetings we had, to strategize about our next steps, and to be creative in that moment of brainstorm without having to worry about the tactical implementation right away. We could take the ideas at face value and just figure out what ideas were best, and then examine how we can implement them best in our organization.
Awesome. And the total unseen benefit of this trip was that we had a chance to do a little sightseeing here and there. So along the way, we met a really lovely gentleman who taught us everything that we ever needed to know about sales. So we hope you will. Okay, so we're walking by, and I have this blog for polyphonic.org about, you know, art streams. Yeah. And I think you are one of the best marketers I've ever heard in my life. Like, you say exactly what it takes to get people to give you some money. So can you share with us some of
No, my name is Jake.
What's your name?
My name is Jake. Can I have a cupcake? No. No, I sing and speak 25 languages, seriously. Can you speak any language other than English?
Yes.
What?
Portuguese.
Como está? Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
Are you from Rio de Janeiro? Rio de Janeiro. I need some more dinero. I am a caballero. I need your dinero. La plata en la pata. Raba my zapata. Can you speak any language other than English?
Only Spanish.
I speak Spanish. Hablo español. Así que aquí para mí, I'll go climb that big tree. No.
What do you got in Polish?
I speak Polish. Ja dzień dobry. Jak się masz? Pijaku, mandojaku, jajaku, tamna,
Awesome.
Awesome. senora. Come back later with some order. And everything will be hunky-dory. And bring me back a glass of water.
And we are live.
Awesome. That's not going on.
Really?
No. Edit to here.